Welcome to today's deep dive. Picture a property built the exact same year Henry Ford rolled out the Model T. You might assume it's just a historic time capsule, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, people hear 1908 and they instantly think cramped spaces or a total gut job.
Exactly. But what if a 1908 structure actually held the perfect blueprint for like a highly adaptable modern income stream?
Yeah.
Because our mission today is exploring exactly that. It's just a fantastic turnkey real estate investment opportunity.
Yeah, the potential we're looking at today is really something else.
It really is. I'm so excited.
Hmm.
So the property is located at 866 East High Street, Pottstown, PA 19464. And the listing agent bringing us this opportunity is Robin Lawhorn of Epique Realty. Okay, let's unpack this because the value here is just incredible.
It is. I mean, jumping straight into the price, it's listed at $259,000.
Wow.
Yeah. And for that, you're getting a beautifully maintained mixed-use building sitting perfectly right across from the prestigious Hills School.
Right. And I love mixed-use properties. I always think of them like a perfectly layered cake of revenue. You have that commercial storefront on the bottom layer.
Yeah, acting as that sturdy financial base.
Exactly. But we are actually going to bypass that commercial space entirely today. We're diving straight into the top tier, which is this massive hidden residential layer that just totally changes the math on this deal.
Massive is definitely the accurate word for it. When investors look at early 20th century footprints, they usually expect tiny, kind of chopped up rooms, but this space flips that entirely on its head.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah, we're looking at 4 spacious bedrooms, 2 full baths, and get this, a very rare 2 living rooms on the residential side.
Wait, 2 living rooms?
Yes, and one of those living rooms even features this wonderful access to a balcony.
It sounds like a total residential oasis just hovering right above the street.
It really is.
So let's break down the current financial appeal of that space.
Sure. So right now, the residential side is Section 8 approved, and it's generating $1,550 a month.
Okay, nice. Guaranteed rent is an investor's best friend.
Exactly. And the really interesting part is that the tenants are currently on a month-to-month lease.
Right, and that brings up something I really want to dig into. Because, so what does this all mean for a new buyer? Like, why is a month-to-month lease actually a hidden superpower for an investor?
Well, it's all about ultimate flexibility. When you inherit a long-term lease, you're basically locked into someone else's terms.
Oh, right, even if the market in Pottstown goes way up.
Exactly. But a month-to-month setup gives the new owner immediate tactical control. You can keep those reliable tenants, sure, but you also have the agility to adjust rents to match current market value, update the space, or even owner-occupy a portion of it without, waiting out a rigid multi-year contract.
That makes so much sense. You aren't just buying the building, you're buying the freedom to pivot your strategy on day one. But wait, retaining reliable tenants while you formulate that strategy is a lot easier when they actually love where they live. Which naturally brings me to the exterior.
Oh, yeah. The outdoor conveniences here are huge for keeping tenants incredibly happy.
Right, so here's where it gets really interesting.
Yeah.
Because when you step out back, there's a generously sized rear yard and the huge added convenience of off-street parking.
Which is so rare. I mean, builders in 1908 were not exactly planning for multi-car households.
Definitely not. And in a historic area where street parking can be, a daily battle, having dedicated off-street parking in a big yard is just highly desirable.
It's a massive premium. It's the kind of feature that consistently keeps vacancy rates near zero.
It's just a brilliant setup. So to wrap up this Pottstown gem, you get the immediate income potential, the charm of 1908, the guaranteed downside protection of Section 8, and an expansive layout that perfectly supports modern multi-space living.
It really is a textbook example of why strategically located real estate is such a dynamic asset class.
It totally is. So we'll leave you with this fun question to ponder on your own. If a historic 1908 property can be so perfectly adapted for modern, flexible living, what other historic buildings in your own neighborhood might be hiding incredible multi-space potential right under your nose?